Hi, my name is Joshua Rupel. I'm 21 years old. My pronouns are he and him, and my persona is a border collie named Pepper. I am high functioning on the autistic spectrum, and I have mild Asperger's. I was diagnosed with autism about 20 to 21 years ago, before I started primary school. I don't quite recall exactly how I was diagnosed, though I do know that it was with my GP, or general practitioner. My parents were, and still are, perfectly fine with my autism. They help me out where they can. I've had several of the common signs of autism throughout my life, such as flapping my hands about when I get worried or stressed and avoiding eye contact. I have been able to improve on those and now know to look into people's eyes when they're speaking to me and no longer flap my hands about. The only type of treatment I've had to help me with my autism is therapy, just so I can understand my autism better. Yeah, and I've mentioned it before in the answer to a previous question, but I used to flap my hands about, but I don't have any more repetitive motions that I do now, or repetitive behaviours that I do now, or at least none that I'm aware of. At times, I have more sensitive hearing and my eyes are also more prone to watering. My ears tend to pop sometimes if I yawn too much or breathe in too fast or whatever, and yawning also tends to make my eyes water. I also have increased sensitivity to touch. I've had my fair share of problems with communication and social interaction in the past. I've taken things literally when people didn't mean it that way, misunderstood the meanings of what people have said, things like that. I've luckily and thankfully not faced any bullying because of my autism. I've had plenty of support from friends and school staff with my autism during my primary and secondary school years. I also had an LSA or Learning Support Advisor that came with me to all my lessons in order to give me support where I needed it. I think that children and teens do have it better nowadays in terms of mental health support and treatment, because there's been a lot more studying put into autism and other mental health disorders, which would be able to lead to improved support and a better understanding of how to help people out with any or most or even all mental health disorders. In terms of the furry fandom, it has allowed me to open up a lot more and be myself a lot more. I've made a lot more friends in the furry fandom, including some who also have ASD. It's also got me out of the house a lot more, which is something that I didn't do prior to becoming more active within the fandom. And finally, to finish off, I'd just like to tell any viewers who are on the spectrum that even if things may seem difficult right now, it's possible to get support with your autistic spectrum disorder. There are plenty of charities out there that have made it their mission to support people with autism or any other mental health disorder.